Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Sara English. I'm Sarah, and I'm so happy you decided to spend some time with us today.
And I'm Mike. Whether you are listening at home, on a walk, during your commute, or while relaxing with a cup of coffee, thank you for joining us.
We hope this conversation helps you feel calm, comfortable, and more confident with your English.
Today, we are going to talk about a topic that almost everyone can relate to. We are going to talk about life goals.
Our topic is called Talk About Your Life Goals in English.
As always, we will use natural English that is clear enough for B1 to B2 learners.
Some sentences will be a little longer, just like real conversations, but we will explain ideas naturally as we continue.
Remember, you don't need to understand every single word immediately. Just relax, listen carefully, and enjoy the conversation.
Before we begin, we want to ask you a simple question.
Yes, think about this while you listen.
What is one life goal that is truly important to you right now?
Maybe your goal is connected to your career.
Maybe you want to improve your English so you can study or work in another country.
Maybe you hope to build stronger relationships with your family or friends.
Or perhaps your biggest goal is simply to create a happier and more balanced life.
Whatever your answer is, it matters because it belongs to you.
Today, we are not talking about goals that other people choose for us.
We are talking about goals that come from our own hearts and values.
Sometimes people think that a life goal has to be something very big.
But that isn't always true.
A meaningful goal can be becoming healthier.
It can be reading more books.
It can be learning a new skill.
Or it can simply be becoming a kinder and calmer person.
The size of the goal is not the most important thing.
The meaning behind it is what really matters.
Mike, let me ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
When you were younger, did you already know what kind of life you wanted?
Honestly, no. I changed my mind many times.
Really?
Yes. One year I wanted to become an architect because I loved drawing buildings.
That sounds creative.
Then I became interested in photography.
That's quite a different direction.
It is. Later I thought about becoming a teacher because I enjoyed helping classmates understand difficult subjects.
So your ideas kept changing as you learned more about yourself.
Exactly. I think that happens to many people.
I completely agree.
Sometimes we believe we have to decide everything very early.
But life usually doesn't work that way.
We grow.
We gain experience.
We discover new interests.
We discover new interests.
And our goals grow with us. Sarah, what about you?
When I was younger, I imagined having a job where I could help people every day.
Did you know it would involve teaching English?
Not at all.
So your path changed too.
Yes, but something stayed the same.
What was that?
The feeling that I wanted to encourage people and make learning feel less stressful.
That's interesting, because even if the job changed, your purpose remained very similar.
Exactly.
Sometimes we focus too much on the details and forget the deeper reason behind our goals.
That's a very important point.
For example, someone might say, "My goal is to become a doctor."
But maybe the deeper goal is helping people live healthier lives.
Another person might say, "I want to own a successful business."
But perhaps what they really want is freedom, creativity, or financial security.
Understanding that deeper reason helps us stay motivated.
Let's explain an important word here.
The word is purpose.
Purpose means the reason why you do something.
Your purpose gives meaning to your actions.
Without purpose, even success can feel empty.
And with purpose, even small progress can feel satisfying.
Imagine two people learning English.
Both study for 30 minutes every day.
The first person studies because someone else told them to.
The second person studies because they want to communicate with people around the world.
They are doing the same activity.
But their motivation feels very different.
Purpose creates emotional energy.
It reminds us why our effort matters.
Another useful word today is motivation.
Motivation is the feeling that makes you want to take action.
Many people think motivation comes first.
But sometimes action comes first.
That's true.
You might not feel motivated before studying.
But after 10 minutes, you suddenly feel focused.
The simple act of beginning changes your mood.
This happens more often than people realize.
Waiting for perfect motivation can become a habit.
Instead, we can learn to begin even when we don't feel completely ready.
Mara, do you ever experience that?
Of course.
Really?
Yes. Sometimes I look at my work and think, maybe I'll start later.
I know that feeling.
But I've learned something helpful.
What is it?
I tell myself that I only need to work for 10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes?
Yes.
And does it work?
Surprisingly often.
Why do you think that happens?
Because starting is usually the hardest part. Once your mind becomes engaged, continuing feels much easier.
Exactly. Our brains sometimes make small tasks seem much bigger than they really are.
That's why breaking a goal into smaller actions can make such a big difference.
Instead of saying, I must completely change my life, you can say, today I'll take one useful step.
One page.
One conversation.
One lesson.
One healthy meal.
One evening without unnecessary distractions.
Small actions may look ordinary.
But over weeks and months, they become something extraordinary.
Life goals are rarely achieved in one dramatic moment.
More often, they are built through quiet daily decisions.
Decisions that nobody else even notices.
But those decisions slowly create a different future.
And that's exactly what we'll continue exploring together.
One idea that has always interested me is how two people can have the same goal, but completely different experiences while working toward it.
That's true. Imagine two people who both want to become fluent in English.
On the outside, their goal sounds exactly the same.
But their reasons might be completely different.
One person may want to speak confidently during business meetings.
Another person may simply want to understand movies, books, and conversations while traveling.
Their destination looks similar, but their motivation is personal.
And because their reasons are different, the way they stay motivated can also be different.
This is why comparing your journey to someone else's can sometimes be discouraging.
Yes, social media often shows the finished result.
We see someone speaking excellent English,
Or someone starting a successful company.
or someone finishing a marathon.
But we usually don't see the months or years of quiet practice behind those achievements.
We don't see the mistakes.
We don't see the difficult mornings.
We don't see the moments when they wanted to quit.
Every meaningful goal has an invisible story behind it.
That's a beautiful way to say it.
Thank you.
Mike, have you ever compared yourself to someone else and felt disappointed?
Honestly, yes.
I think most people have.
There was a time when I saw people reaching their goals much faster than I was.
How did that make you feel?
At first, I felt frustrated.
Did you wonder if you were doing something wrong?
Exactly.
That's a very common feeling.
I kept asking myself why my progress seemed slower.
What changed your thinking?
I realized I was comparing my daily life with someone else's highlights.
That's an important difference.
I didn't know what challenges they had faced.
Or how many years they had already spent practicing.
Once I understood that, I stopped measuring my success using someone else's timeline.
Timeline is another useful word.
A timeline is the period during which something happens.
Everyone has a different timeline.
Some people reach a goal quickly.
Others need more time.
Neither path is automatically better.
What matters is continuing to move forward.
Another thing that often slows people down is perfectionism.
That's a word many learners hear but don't always understand.
Perfectionism means believing that everything has to be perfect before it is good enough.
That sounds positive at first.
But it can actually become a problem.
Why?
Because perfectionism often stops people from taking action.
They wait for the perfect plan,
The perfect moment.
the perfect opportunity.
And sometimes that perfect moment never arrives.
Instead of making progress, they stay in the same place.
Sara, have you ever delayed something because you wanted it to be perfect?
Oh yes, more than once.
How did it happen?
I spent so much time improving small details that I almost forgot the main goal.
I understand that completely.
Eventually, I realized something.
What was it?
Finished is often better than perfect.
That's a sentence worth remembering.
Because once something is finished, you can always improve it later.
Progress gives you experience.
Experience helps you improve.
Improvement creates confidence.
And confidence makes the next step easier.
Everything becomes connected.
Let's imagine another situation.
A person wants to become healthier.
They decide they will exercise every single day for 2 hours.
That sounds impressive.
But after 1 week, they become exhausted.
Then they stop completely.
Now imagine another person.
This person walks for 20 minutes every evening,
It doesn't seem like much.
but they continue doing it for an entire year.
Which person is more likely to succeed?
Probably the second one.
Because consistency is usually stronger than intensity.
Consistency means continuing regularly over time.
Intensity means doing something with a lot of energy.
Both can be useful.
But without consistency, intensity often disappears quickly.
That's why realistic habits are so valuable.
Habits quietly shape our future.
We often think our future depends on one huge decision,
Sometimes it does.
but much more often it depends on hundreds of small decisions.
What time we wake up,
How we spend our evenings,
whether we practice or postpone.
whether we stay curious or give up.
These choices seem small when they happen.
But together they become our lifestyle.
Lifestyle is another useful word.
Lifestyle means the way a person usually lives.
Your habits create your lifestyle.
And your lifestyle slowly shapes your future.
Mike, if someone listening today feels overwhelmed by a very big goal, what advice would you give?
I would tell them not to look at the entire mountain.
That's an interesting image.
Instead, look at the next few steps.
Because nobody climbs a mountain in one giant jump.
Exactly. Every journey is made of many small steps.
Some days those steps are easy,
Other days they feel difficult.
but each step still matters. I also think it's helpful to celebrate small progress.
I agree.
Many people wait until they achieve everything before feeling proud.
But that can take years.
Instead, celebrate finishing today's lesson.
Celebrate speaking English even if you make mistakes.
Celebrate reading one more page.
Celebrate keeping a promise you made to yourself.
Those moments build confidence.
Confidence grows through experience, not through perfection.
And every small success reminds us that we are capable of improving.
The journey toward a meaningful life goal is not about becoming a different person overnight.
It's about becoming a slightly better version of yourself, one day at a time.
And once we understand that, our goals begin to feel much more realistic instead of overwhelming.
Because real progress is usually quiet, patient, and steady, even when nobody else notices it. As we come to the final part of today's conversation, we'd like to leave you with a few simple ideas that you can carry into your everyday life.
Yes, because a good conversation is not only something you listen to, it is something you think about after it ends.
Today, we talked about life goals.
We talked about purpose, motivation, habits, consistency, and believing in yourself.
But if you remember only one idea from this episode, let it be this.
Your future is built one small decision at a time.
Many people believe they need one perfect opportunity to change their lives.
Sometimes opportunities are important.
But more often, change begins with ordinary moments.
A morning when you decide to practice instead of making excuses.
An evening when you choose to read instead of endlessly scrolling on your phone.
A conversation where you decide to speak English even if you feel nervous.
Those moments may seem small,
But over time, they become your story.
Mike, if you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be?
I think I would say, don't rush your journey.
Why is that?
Because when I was younger, I often felt that I was behind everyone else.
That's a feeling many people understand.
I thought success had to happen quickly.
And now?
Now I know that meaningful progress usually takes time.
Experience changes our perspective.
Yes, I also learned that slow progress is still progress.
I love that sentence.
Thank you.
If I could speak to my younger self, I would say something similar.
Really?
Yes, I would say, be patient with yourself.
That's beautiful.
We are often much kinder to our friends than we are to ourselves.
That's true.
When a friend makes a mistake, we encourage them.
But when we make a mistake, we sometimes become our own biggest critic.
Learning to speak to yourself with kindness is also part of personal growth.
Growth is another useful word.
Growth means developing little by little over time.
Growth isn't always easy to notice.
Just like a tree doesn't become tall in one day.
It grows quietly.
The same happens with confidence.
The same happens with knowledge.
The same happens with life goals.
Let's review some useful vocabulary from today's episode.
The first word is purpose.
Purpose means the reason why you do something.
Next is motivation.
Motivation is the feeling that encourages you to take action.
Then we learned consistency.
Consistency means doing something regularly over time.
We also talked about timeline.
A timeline is the period during which something happens.
Another useful word is lifestyle.
Lifestyle means the way you usually live your daily life.
We also used the word perfectionism.
Perfectionism is believing everything must be perfect before it is good enough.
Finally, we talked about growth.
Growth means gradual improvement through learning and experience.
Here's a simple English practice for you.
Choose one of today's vocabulary words.
Then make one sentence about your own life.
For example, you could say, learning English is part of my lifestyle.
Or you could say, my biggest motivation is talking with people from different countries.
Or perhaps, my purpose is to build a better future for my family.
Creating personal sentences helps you remember new vocabulary much more easily.
Because the words become connected to your own experiences.
Before we finish, we'd like you to think about our first question one more time.
What is one life goal that is important to you today?
And now, ask yourself one more question.
What is one small action you can take in the next 24 hours?
Not next month.
Not next year.
Today.
Maybe you'll read for 15 minutes.
Maybe you'll practice English by listening to another podcast.
Maybe you'll write your goals in a notebook.
Or maybe you'll simply begin something you've been postponing for a long time.
Whatever you choose, remember that small actions create meaningful change.
Don't worry if your journey looks different from someone else's.
Your path belongs to you.
Your timeline belongs to you.
And your progress belongs to you.
Keep learning.
Keep improving.
Keep believing that every small step has value.
Because one day you'll look back and realize that those small steps became a journey you can truly be proud of.
If you enjoyed today's conversation, we'd love to hear from you.
Write a comment and tell us, I'm your name from your country, and one life goal I'm working toward is...
We always enjoy reading your comments, and they inspire learners from all around the world.
Thank you for spending this time with us and for making Talk Sara English part of your English learning journey.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember that every conversation helps you become more confident.
Until next time, take care of yourself, Keep moving toward your goals one step at a time, and we'll see you in the next episode of Talk Sara English.